What's going on, BBM? Welcome back to Bluegrass Scoreboard. As the Kentucky Wildcats played tonight in Nashville against Vanderbilt, and it was ugly. They went down double digits early and never came back like they have been in that little, 5-game win streak. They lost 80-55. They was down 20 at halftime. It was just a very ugly game for Kentucky in Nashville from start to finish. And they fall to 14-7, 3-5 in SEC play. 8 Wildcats scored in this one, led by Otega Owe with 20, Denzel Aberdeen with 15, Jasper Johnson off the bench with 5, Trent Noah with 3, Malachi Marino with 4, Colin Chandler with 4, Mo Diabate with 2, and Yelovich with 2. Kentucky shot 19 for 59 from anywhere on the court, 6 for 24 from 3, and 11 for 19 at the free throw line. There was not a stat that Kentucky won against Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt obviously had more points, more assists, more rebounds, more blocks, more steals, less turnovers. It was just pure domination by the Commodores, and a very, to put it nicely, embarrassing performance from Kentucky. Kentucky will travel to Bud Walton Arena in Fayetteville, Arkansas, to take on former head coach John Calipari and the Arkansas Razorbacks. They're number 15 in the rankings right now at 7:30. Game will be on ESPN for everyone to watch. And all we can hope is Kentucky shows up in the first half. Because honestly, today, they lost by 5 in the second half, but that 20-point advantage in the first half just was not what you wanted to see, and they couldn't come back from it. Talking about the NCAA tournament for a little bit, usually for a team like Kentucky and teams like that, usually if you want to be a borderline tournament team, you have to be in like the 18 to 20 win range. And right now, Kentucky's sitting at 14 wins. And you look at the schedule: at Arkansas, at home against Oklahoma, another game with Tennessee, at Florida, against Georgia, at Auburn, at South Carolina. We got versus Vanderbilt team again, but this time at home, at Texas A&M, and then Florida again. You start to worry, do we see 4 wins out of the next, 10 games, the way we played today? I think they're capable of it. We've seen it done. The win at Tennessee gave us hope, even though they had to come back from a big deficit in that one as well. But let me know in the comments, do you think Kentucky gets to the NCAA tournament this year? I guess there really wasn't an MVP of the game because, honestly, everyone really didn't play that great. Guys scored some points, but they took as many shots as they scored points, so it's really not that great of a performance from anybody. So if you could, like and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton and allows me to keep on doing this. And as always, win or lose, go Big Blue.